Hi, my name is Samuel Price, the Crypto Lifer, and I always try to find the newest technology that's going to shape our future. I'm here with Harsh Patwardhan from Formidium, and he's going to tell us a lot about his company and what's going on.
Hi, Sam, thanks for having me here.
Yeah.
As Sam said, I'm Harsh Patwardhan. I'm head of sales at Formidium. We are a very technology-focused fund administrator, and we are absolutely involved in both the Web 2 and Web 3 space and handle a lot of crypto funds, venture funds, hedge funds, private equity funds, and provide full administration and support to them.
You have to have such confidence in your technology to be able to walk into the financial industry and tell people you're going to be able to, you're not custody, but you're going to be in between some of, billions and millions of dollars, right? What is your background to give you that confidence to be able to do that,
No, absolutely. So the background really comes from the entire management team.
Okay.
We have a diverse set of people. We are, so my personal background is I'm a trader.
Okay.
So I've traded and managed portfolios before.
Okay.
So I bring that expertise. My CEO has been in the fund administration business over 20 years. A couple of the other co-founders have done the same. There are technologists. There are compliance and regulatory experts. So that's how we really come together, bring the best of worlds that we have seen, both from a manager perspective and a fund administration perspective, put that together and develop a technology solution, really, that something that the fund administration industry lacks today. They're still uploading Excel files.
It's like through your technology, you know what they need because you see it work. Absolutely. And then you go to the system and it's clunky. And you're like, man, if they could implement what we have, we'd be off to the moon right now, right?
Exactly. And it's not just a technology, right? We also know what the manager or customer wants. And that's how we build it and we put that together.
Sometimes you know more than they do, right? Because they're, they don't know the tech as well as you. You kind of have to guide them. I mean, they know what they would like to complete, like the Band-Aid. Maybe things aren't perfect. And then that tech can come into place. I wanted to give you a little quiz as a trader. Do you know what the cup and handle is? Yes. I'm known as Sammy Cup and Handy because I use the cup and handle so much in technical analysis. I just thought that was funny. But so you have a seamless platform, right? Has something to do with accounting backend. Could you explain that a little more and what it is?
Sure. So Seamless is our proprietary accounting system. We built it from scratch. Every aspect has been built with in-house people. It is a multi-asset, multi-currency accounting system. Handles absolutely any form of fund, whether it's open-ended or closed-ended, and can handle any asset class all the way from crypto on one side to equity long short, venture, real estate. If an asset class has not been created, we can handle it.
Excellent. Now, is there any limit? Like, could you go to State Street and do trillions? Are you going after billions? Is there a level, or are you just is the sky the limit with you guys? Are you going after a specific market share or a certain type of person in the market?
So sky's the limit for us. We have managers as small as a few $1 million. We have some managers on the other extreme, which are billions and billions of dollars. We're able to handle any kind of complex transactions. Some managers do buy and hold. And we also have managers that do 1 million, 2 million, 3 million transactions a day. So our system can handle any kind of volume, any kind of scale, and we can handle any complexity within our accounting system.
How do you stress test something like that? Because I'm so nervous. I'm thinking I'm you, and I think of all these things that I could ruin because they already have a system, even if it's clunky. Then I come in there with my new tech, and then something goes wrong. How do you stress test that so you know for sure when they sign that contract, everything's going to get delivered perfectly?
No, absolutely. That's a great question. Our system has been up 99.9%, right? I mean, no system is 100%.
Amen.
But we are always able to deliver that. We have a very robust testing and development schedule. Everything that we do is run through robust testing, UAT testing, etc., before we launch it into the actual production environment.
Yep.
We have a SOC 1, SOC 2, and SOC 3 certification. We have ISO certification, and we're very proud of it that, even when we started 8 years ago, we immediately went and got these certifications.
Yeah, you went above and beyond early.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. For all the entrepreneurs out there, I know with a big tech team, going through all the tech you've been through, there had been some pitfalls or times where you didn't think you were going to get Formidium up and running, right? What do you say to people when maybe they're at a milestone and they're so depressed, it's tireless nights of coding and it doesn't seem like that's going to work? How did you get through that? And what could we tell people in the industry when they get to those places,
No, absolutely. The number one thing, never give up, right? Sometimes take a break. Sometimes we do realize we hit a wall. Once we hit a wall, we basically say, you know what, let's just calm down, figure it out, listen to what the colleagues are saying. There's always an expert in the room, and that person doesn't have to be you. It can be somebody else. Listen to their solution and implement it. So the one thing that we do is we empower our employees. Any employee is allowed to make suggestions. In fact, we routinely run competitions. And if they come up with great ideas, we actually reward them, not just, give a pat on their back, but we actually financially reward them for coming up with some great ideas.
I like that because I worked a 9 to 5 for years, and I had all these cool ideas, and I was a peon that could never speak, right? So I was doing things, wasting time that I knew I could implement a better system, but because they never listened to me, I could never do that. So really important you guys are doing that. That will definitely put you ahead.
Absolutely.
How do you feel about your competitors? You were saying a little bit how they kind of follow you a little bit, and how do you know that? How do you see that? And how did you become more of a forefront player in the space?
No, listen, we've always thought ahead. We don't think for yesterday, we think for 2 days from today. We built a common subdoc platform, that's the investor onboarding with electronic subscriptions. We built it and launched it 4 years ago. It's only today that our competitors have it. We've built over 200 API connections to pull crypto data. We've pulled SFTP connections to pull regular transactional data. Now, some of the stuff they have as well, but we are always at the forefront, inventing something new, making things more streamlined. We have API connections that we give to our customers. They can write an API call into our systems and pull out every single transaction. Yeah. I bet you nobody else is doing that. But that's kind of how we kind of think and innovate. And obviously, everyone copies. Everyone is going to get there. And sometimes even we do. But more and more in what we have seen is in the last 8 years of existence, we've really been the one that creates it, and then other people tend to follow us.
And last but not least, I run a trading group. We're always looking for an investment. Are you guys coming out with a token? Would you have a token? You know what I mean? Because we know about your company pretty early, and maybe we'd like to invest. And I just wanted to know if you guys ever are thinking of doing something like that.
So we always are open-minded. At some point we may or may not come out with a token, or we might come up with some unique way of doing it. That's always on the cards for the right opportunity.
Yeah.
We would basically, issue a token.
I love that answer. You know why? Companies that are quick to pump a token sometimes don't have anything on the back end. Like, it's all smoke and mirrors for the token. The fact that you guys aren't so quick to put out a token, but you're there to bring the back end of the tech, makes me, I don't know, that we need more of that in the industry. Less smoke and mirrors, more like how our industries were built 30, 40 years ago. We need that infrastructure, people that are willing to be there for the long haul. You seem like someone that's going to be here 10 years from now. I hope to interview you next year and find out what's going on, man.
Thank you very much, Sam. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, everybody, for watching.